The Warriors have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. You look at the Timberwolves. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
This is a really good team, Kevin. I mean, not only that, but they're also a fun team to watch. And looking at these guys, looks like they have fun playing with one another. So, you know what? I don't know that this is going to change because the chemistry and trust is pretty evident.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Teague is at the point with Wiggins at the 2. And it's Covington in at the small forward. And that one's good. Wiggins. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Outside Durant. Back to Curry. It's stolen by Teague. The pass to Covington. Back to Teague. Wiggins against Thompson. Wiggins outside. 6 to shoot. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Curry against Teague. Curry looking it over. And Gibson sends it back.
And Gibson just out here to play hard defense, showing great awareness coming up there with that block.
The kick out to Teague. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. This season, right now in the beginning stages, but some teams, Chris, already exceeding expectations. How do they keep that momentum? How do they keep things rolling along in that way?
You have to do that in the locker room in practice. You have to make sure that you stick to the coach's rules and roles. And you have to remember your success was built and predicated upon doing it the right way. And so how do you make sure you keep that focus? You pay attention to details, and especially the little things, and stick with the basics.
Good stuff. Curry and Gibson sends it back. Thompson against Wiggins. Covington in the corner. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
No flow to their offense at all yet. I mean, just 1 for 5 from the floor to start the game.
Outside Curry. That one good for 2. Curry's got his second basket.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Curry's able to run the pick and roll in just such a variety of ways.
Teague against Curry. Teague the pass to Wiggins. Lays it up off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Covington against Durant. Inside. Got a piece of it. Covington with the steal. Wiggins against Thompson. Back to Teague. Here's Covington. No points in the game yet for him. Teague with a clean look. And that one's on target from the wing.
And that is a shot Teague loves to take whenever he gets a look at the rim.
Outside Green. Back to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And Draymond Green, the Warriors assist leader, top 10 in dimes. I mean, league-wide last season. When you think about it, his playmaking ability at the power forward position is unique.
Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Cousins. Jerebko comes in for Green, and Quinn Cook subbed in for Steph Curry. Now here's Saric. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah.
Don't forget his rebounding work, too. They couldn't contain him on the glass.
Here's Chang. 4 on the shot clock. And over the past 3 seasons, Green averaging over 7 assists a game. The only big man who's averaged more over a course of a season, Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, wow. Well, Coach Kerr, a consultant with that Suns team, gave Draymond a video of Boris Diaw. Boris Diaw averaged 6 assists a game in Phoenix. Well, Green took that and with the shooters that he has, MVP shooters, and the players that he's taken that to a different level.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the miss by Derrick Rose.
Taking the opportunity to explode to the bucket and punish the rim. Thompson, he'll take the easy ones when he can get them.
Rose finds Sharch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. 4th, Klay Thompson.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Yeah, Coach Steve Kerr may seem to have a laid-back demeanor, but knowing him personally, I tell you what, he's fiery. He's intense and he wants to win. The temper's flare. Don't be surprised to see him smashing clipboards and letting loose on the sideline.
Now here's Durant. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
The Timberwolves trail. Rose kicks to Sharch. Pass to Nunley. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Chang, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Durant, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
When he's out in the open floor and has a head of steam, there really isn't any way you can slow him down.
Passes to Tolliver. To the middle. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Tolliver's got his first basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Durant. To the inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And the Warriors making a change here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
I mean, think about Durant. He's such a unique player. He uses his length. That's my man, Stretch Armstrong. He's basically a 7-foot guard.
Inside, here's Nunley. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Hits the moving target with the lead pass. He made it look so easy.
A 3 off the inbound. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors. The former #1 pick overall in 2015,
Every single day we're thinking about how can we be.
One step at a time, Greg. That's the mindset to have.
Yeah, you can't have too much too early. But with Towns leading the charge, this team is in great hands.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Oh, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast, and they better watch out.
Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Looney out there with Bell, and it's Cook in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Well, think about it. There's plenty of centers on the Warriors roster, but when the going gets tough, they can go small. Their Hampton 5 lineup with Steph, Clay, KD, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala is the perfect blend of length, skill, athleticism, and IQ.
Now here's Durant following the missed shot by Dario Saric. And Durant, here we go. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
You want no part of that when Durant gets speed going at the rim. Stepping in the way is a fast track to ending up on a poster.
And Chris, you were talking about a couple of the nicknames for that Golden State Warriors lineup.
Oh, yeah, but I mean they used it sparingly in the regular season. It wasn't something they wanted you to get used to. The playmaking and the defensive versatility of that unit, to me, that's what stands out. It's tough for a traditional center to stay on the court against them, with all that skill and mobility there.
And great elevation on that shot from Rose. When his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Cousins comes in for Looney, and Stephen Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Durant kicks to Bell. Back to Durant, deflects the pass. Towns with the steal. Wiggins outside. Pass to Covington. And here's Rose. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Towns missing.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have done.
For the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Yeah, and it might not be the rivalry that a lot of the conference matchups are, but who knows? Maybe this is the year it heats up a little bit.
Here's Wiggins. Misses off the right iron. Warriors leading by 5. And here is Curry against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Gibson with the steal. Durant against Covington. Kicks it out to Wiggins. There's the pass to Covington. From outside the arc, that shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
You're going to win a lot of games when you can shoot the 3 ball the way they did in that one.
Oh, yeah. Once they started hitting, it was like an avalanche, even as the defense extended farther and farther out.
Chris, of current players who could eventually become coaches, who would you put in that category? There are a lot of brilliant guys that play this game, think the game through so well.
Chris Paul, Ariza, those guys come to mind for some reason to Klay Thompson.
Yes.
He comes to mind. And I don't know if it's the personality that I see these guys in or if it's the way that they approach the game. But, yeah, those guys come to mind. I definitely could see them taking the game to another level once their playing days are in.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Derrick Rose. Shot clock at 6. Curry's shot is good. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rose against Curry. And the rejection by Cousins.
And the defensive Cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
Cook kicks to Cousins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. They double-team Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And then Durant with the dunk.
I mean, when you have a guy like Durant that can hit any shot from anywhere, it is the biggest bailout when the shot clock is winding down.
Timberwolves trail by 11.
Timeout.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bell. Urebko comes in for Kevin Durant. It's Thompson in for Quinn Cook. Sharge checked in for Minnesota. Teague comes in for Derrick Rose. Here's Urebko. After the basket by Dario Saric. Here's Curry. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 11. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Now Curry. Following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. A 3-ball. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 15 points.
But it's nice to have an option like him every time down the court.
Outside Teague. He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
And I love that Teague didn't slow up when he got inside and went right in and drew the foul.
And so he makes both from the line. 6 seconds left in the first half of the game. And a deep three from... Got it!
Did he make it?
He got it!
He hit that?
What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
Blind luck, Greg. I mean, he let...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, the first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 18 points and 1 rebound. He's been in the midst of some incredible games lately, and tonight he's got it going again. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
I love the way they're getting after it in the paint. Moving bodies, attacking the rim, scoring at will. Sometimes teams try to hurt you with the 3-ball. They went right for the heart of the defense. Look.
Thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Teague is at the point with Wiggins at the 2. Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. And it's Covington in at the 3 slot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Yeah, Kevin, you can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Pass to Covington. Puts it up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And the shooting stroke of Covington is pure. It doesn't get any better than that.
Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. It's stolen by Teague. Passes it to Covington. To the paint. The kick out to Teague. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 15. It's stolen by Teague. Wiggins left side. The Warriors pull it in. Cousins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field. Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off. Just couldn't knock it down.
And Karl Anthony Towns, one of the most prolific three-point shooters in the league, at least top 3 amongst all 7-footers, and his three-point percentage elite as well, over 40%.
Back to Durant, and stolen by Wiggins. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Wiggins has got 6.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Quinn Cook comes in for Steph Curry. Minnesota also with the sub. Rose, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Cook, the pass to Looney. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here is Cook. Teague covering. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Saric is checked in for Minnesota. Wiggins against Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Saric. Kevin Durant in the summer of 2017 took a $10 million discount to help the Warriors retain guys like Iguodala and Livingston. This summer, a new deal.
Well, for a superstar like him, the max salary is already a discount. I mean, Kevin Durant deserves top dollar, and with a team moving into a new arena next year, they can afford it.
T kicks to Towns. Rose surveying the D. Shot from 16, and it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, Towns with the steal. Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Look at the explosiveness from the little man. Teague just rises up and never stops.
Durant against Wiggins. And then Durant with the dunk.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
And Towns gets it to go.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
Thompson inside the line. Rose with the rebound.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Rose has got it back down to single digits for Minnesota. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Looney kicks to Cook. 1:22 left to play here in the 3rd. Yes, that goes in. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A good size for the 2 position, but Clay's been able to compete and play through the contact.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
Some changes for Golden State. Bell is checked in for Draymond Green. Jerebko comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Stephen Curry in for Cook. Rose against Thompson. Lock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Now let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 26 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive juggernaut. I mean, he can just beat you in so many ways. You got to give it up.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Stolen by Thompson. Curry against Rose. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. To the inside. And he makes good on the layup. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such confidence from Curry. I mean, you watch him take it inside. You think he were a bigger player.
Thompson against Rose. Six on the shot clock. To stop the run. No good there. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up by 15. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Looney out there with Yarebko, and it's Cousins in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Warriors' 5.
Well, that's the shot they're looking for. Clean three-pointer. Just can't get it to go.
Last season, they were trying to speed up the game, C-Web. Teams were given fewer timeouts. You think they achieved that goal?
Well, yeah, the new rules, 18 to 14 total timeouts. No more 20-second timeouts. All quarters have 2 mandatories. I think it does help speed up. And these are the greatest coaches in the world. They can adjust. They just need to know what the rules are. And I love the fast pace, the fast pitch count. Let's make sure that we keep the game in a way that fans love it, and we're not leaving any time out there on the floor. I think the coaches have made a great adjustment to it. And look, play on the East Coast is always going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical than the West. But I tell you what, it seems like it's speeded up the game on both sides, and that's something great for us fans.
Well said. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now Gibson. For 3, Covington. It's rebounded by Golden State. Cousins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Rose against Curry. Pass to Cousins. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Now, don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Their goal was to limit their turnovers. I mean, they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Even though they're ahead, he said, hey, this lead isn't big enough. Not by a long shot. I don't want to sit back and play this one out. I still need some aggression. Guys, back to you.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Derrick Rose.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Back to Curry, over Rose. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Wiggins finds Rose. Back to Wiggins. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Curry against Rose. Lock at 6. Back to Curry. Covington with the steal. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, an agile defender. Like seeing Covington take risks and go after steals from time to time.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Jerebko, defended by Covington. Just 5 on the clock. Down low, here's Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's easy to forget Curry's passing skills. I mean, he's proven he's more than a scorer. He's also a solid distributor.
Minnesota calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits at this point of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. To the paint, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Teague against Curry. Inside. fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
On the wing, Wiggins. Over Thompson. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Wiggins. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Durant against Covington. Durant dishes to Green. The pass to Curry. Outside Durant. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And it's Wiggins missing. Pass to Thompson. Over Wiggins. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. And it's 8 points for Klay Thompson.
And the quick trigger on full display. Thompson needs only a little breathing room to fire.
Pass to Wiggins. Over Thompson. Misses off the left iron. Here's Curry with the 3. They get it again. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steph Curry.
He was too much for them to deal with tonight. Plain and simple. They tried all sorts of ways to contain him, and nothing worked.
It's good. Curry's got 30.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
Gibson passes to Teague. And Gibson kicks to Wiggins. Drops one in from the wing.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. It's stolen by Teague. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Feeds it to Towns. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit.
And Towns drops them both. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home.